Hopefully, we're live in 3 different places. Uh, we should be live on hopefully Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, but I am not entirely sure. So we'll find out. The question is, let's see, people. I don't see. Oh, that's participants. So we got a chat here. We've got a public chat across message all participants. Brand. Got the brand in there. Okay, good, good. Love it. That background. This is just an experiment, people. We're just figuring things out. And media, there we go. Oh, we got a drum roll. Okay, interesting. Now the question is, how do you communicate with the people in the other places? Let's go to Instagram and see how that works. Because I don't know how it works. Do. How about YouTube? Check out YouTube, see what's going on there. Oh, is it live? Is that showing live? Live. Um, Profile. Your channel. Because I don't see it live there. Let's see, is live? Welcome. Oh, yep, there it is, live. Okay, excellent. So we're up there. Just got to mute it. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. So to build positive live, choose who can participate. Okay, gotcha. We'll close that down. I can chat in here directly. Welcome to the experimental live. I'm actually broadcasting from my Riverside studio. And we're trying to figure out, let's see, open chat. Okay, so it does show up there. Let's see, show on stream. Oh, cool. There we go. So I can show it on the stream. Only one person in here. I don't think it is live. Okay, so then we go live. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm trying to go live on Facebook too. Live video is starting. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So we should be live on Facebook as well. And you can put a comment down here. And we'll see if this shows up in Riverside. Welcome to my very first live. My very first live on Facebook. Thanks for the 100 followers. There we go. Now, let me take a look over on Riverside and see what happens over here. Okay, so I don't see it showing up over here. So you would have to go back and forth, which is kind of a pain. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, so this is just an experiment. This is an experimental live. Live. And I don't think, I really like the layout for Facebook. I think it's a lot, but it's got a lot of stuff on the dashboard. You can do block keywords, banned from stream, suspended. You can look at all this profanity filter. That's interesting. You got moderation in here. You can add community managers. It's a lot more intuitive than, say, TikTok. So I feel like they've got this down better. I think YouTube is also very good in terms of um, it's less busy than Facebook, but and I don't know if I am on Instagram or not because I can't really see what is happening. Oh, I wonder if I thought we could do split screens on here. That would be cool if you could. I know you can. I can at work. So let me check look notifications here. No, it's not showing there. That's interesting. Okay. It's all right. We're learning. Let's see. How about more? If I go to more, no, I can't do that. Dashboard. And I'm thinking, trying to figure out where I could see the live. Other tools. Create. Oh, there, live video. There we go. Okay. Add live video. Go live. Connect. Okay. Add a title. Live with Gary, the ER nurse. Audience. Public. Next. All right. Oh, so you got to paste it into the live stream. I thought I already did that. And then go live. I've already done that. I've copied that in there. Connect to the streaming software to go live, which I've done. I guess I can go back in here. Let's see. Viewer numbers. Custom. Live stream. Now, I guess once you start it, you can't change it. All right, so I did figure out how to go back in there. And then after you go live, okay. Copy, go live. And now that's not working at all. Huh, interesting. Copy the stream, enter your streaming software. Huh. All right, nobody's watching me on there anyway. Nobody's watching me anywhere, and that's okay. All right. Try and get my music back up here. It's kind of choppy. It's weird. Yeah. It's cutting in and out. Advanced. Turn off the threshold there. Turn the attack down a little bit. And then we'll go back to the home page. That seems to help. I think the noise gate was what was stopping it. I think it's just it was up too much, too sensitive. But you got to be careful because, copyright and all that kind of stuff. I want to see if you can hear it. I know we can turn that down. That music should be okay. I'll have to go back and listen to all the live stuff. There we go. That doesn't seem choppy at all. All right. Let's see here. I'll text my friend Amy and let her know I'm on. She said, let me know. Okay. All right. Good little experiment here. Two watching. Two watching now. Hello. Feel free to say hi. Don't be shy. This is really just kind of a test run. I just want to see how things are going. And so far, so good. My name's Gary. I'm an emergency room nurse. Let's see. I wish you could add. Oh, there you go. That's kind of cool. You can change that. Clean, bold, fun. I like bold. That looks better. Let's see. Oh, and then you can go here. Show for 20 seconds. Live with Gary, the ER nurse. That's kind of cool. I like that. You can customize it, all that kind of stuff. Just need some like music to play in the background, you know? Takes some getting used to. play the system, jump back over here. All right. I don't know. I kind of like Facebook. I kind of like the way it looks. There it is. Okay. All right. There you go. I can take that down. That's good. And we'll close that out. Definitely. Did something wrong with Instagram. Like you got to do something first, and that's okay. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, I'm just going to talk. I don't care if anybody's here or not. This is just a test anyway. We're only going to go until 10 o'clock, and then kids are 2 hour delay. So we're going to stay on until 10, and I got to get them ready for school. My wife's working from home today. So, and I can drink my coffee without fear of retribution from the overlords, at least not yet. So it's just coffee, relax. Um, so I did a post on so this DO came on in one of my comments where I had questioned a doctor's order about concurrent use of pantoprazole with acute coronary syndrome patient comes in with chest pain. I understand giving aspirin. Hey, Amy, it's just me and you in here. uh, and so I'm just testing. Oh, Amy, while you're in here, I'm gonna see if you tell me if you can hear this music. I'm gonna try and play some music here and see if you can hear it. It should be Blink 182. Ah, it's choppy. It's like I don't know if there's a connection issue. Maybe that's just how the song starts. Hopefully you can hear that. I know we get flagged for copyright, but that's okay. I'm just testing. Oh, you can hear it. Okay, cool. So it's got to be a TikTok. Something with TikTok is not letting that come through because everything is literally the same. Yeah, that's by design. It's just a Riverside thing. They blur everything out on the sides and then just make the face clear. That's by design. It's not perfect, but it kind of draws the focus towards I guess, whoever's talking. All right, cool. So I know that that works. So we're going to make that be quiet. And that's good to know. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. And then we'll go back to here. Voila. This is the first Facebook Live you've ever been to. Okay. It's the first one I've done. So, we're both one for one. So the user interface is actually pretty good. I like the user interface. It's a lot. It's pretty busy. So if like for people like me that are easily distracted, it can be a little overwhelming, but I think the more you use it, it'll work. I'm actually running this through Riverside. So I was able to connect Riverside to Facebook. It was it took me a long time. They've changed it. And then I did not get Instagram working, but YouTube I was able to get running. So everything is running through Riverside and pushing out to YouTube and Facebook. So the only downside is that I cannot see if I'm in Riverside, I can see YouTube comments, but I cannot see Facebook comments. So you basically have to like bounce back and forth between the two. That's a little cumbersome. Um, that's why programs like Yardstream or whatever, StreamYard, that's why they're like $150 a month because they have simplified all of this. They put it in one place. Riverside does a decent job pushing it out, but in terms of trying to bring everything into one space to chat with everybody, it doesn't quite work that way. So the only thing I can see in Riverside is just the YouTube chat. It doesn't pull in Facebook, so you have to kind of like do both. But I do like the Facebook user interface better. I think it's definitely kind of more user friendly. And you're saying it looks better from a viewer standpoint. Yeah, it is. It can be a little challenging to keep up with both of those. So it's like almost like you gotta kinda pick one, you know? Like, you wanna reach as many people as you can, but I don't know. Like, I like this one. I have way more followers. I have 5 times as many followers on YouTube, and then, of course, I've got, like, 31,000 over on TikTok, so, that's where the people are, unfortunately. We just need to wean people off of TikTok and get them into um, a more stable platform. Not that Facebook is less restrictive, I think. The moderation is so much easier. And the other thing is I'm using my phone as a webcam and I'm looking at my computer where I can type, I can do all that stuff. TikTok has something like that, but it's so cumbersome. It is not user friendly at all. I'm only gonna stay on until 10 and just kind of play around with it. But the kids had a 2-hour delay today, so and then I've got to get on it because I got to put together a bunch of content um to put together while I'm on vacation. I'm gonna be gone for a couple weeks. I'm gonna be completely off the grid, like no internet access. I will be radio silence, and it's gonna be great. Disconnect and not know what's going on. It is. It's sad. Like so many people are getting their accounts taken down for no apparent reason, and I don't understand how that's a good business model. And they're restricting what they're. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Yeah, I'm having fun. I had to sit down and talk with my wife, and I told her, "Hey, look, I got some cheap equipment to begin with. I wanted kind of proof of concept to see if this is something I would stick with." And the more I did, the more I realized that yes, this is something I'm going to stick with. And so far, I've put out an episode every week, and I think it depends on my interview with um, Bernard Taylor, who I'm gonna interview tomorrow, record that episode. If that is pretty smooth and it won't take a lot to edit, I will try to put that out Friday. But if it requires a lot of editing, because I work Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm not gonna have time to do it then. So might have to hold that one. I mean, he's running for office. The election's not until next November, so he's got plenty of time. But seems like a good guy. Like his message. I like the fact he's a veteran. I like the fact that he's a firefighter and EMT. Um, and then he's standing up for people. I like that. He's gotten a pretty decent following too. But yeah, I really enjoy the podcast, and I'm really excited to get Kevin Hazard on there to talk about Freedom House in Pittsburgh. That's going to be awesome. I was super psyched about that. So now I feel like I need to start setting my aim higher, right? Because if I got him, I feel like I can reach out to other folks as well that have a good message to share, and that's a great message. Like I'm really surprised that they don't teach Freedom House as part of EMS history. It really should be. It was literally is really the first paramedic agency in this country. So, yeah, I mean, and we know the obvious reason that it was, and the story is kind of, they realized that this was a valuable service and they basically took it over and fired all the black guys and brought in a bunch of white people to run it. And that's why it almost got erased from the history books. So, but yeah. So what do you got planned for the holidays? Doing any traveling or just staying local? Because I can't say where we're going, because I've got little ears, but it's gonna be a surprise for them. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I gotta find the right people. I don't wanna just get big names on for the sake of getting big names, right? I'm not trying to just get big names so I can grow my following. I want people who have ties to what we do. Oh, in Nashville with the boyfriend. Alright, cool. Yeah, Nashville Christmas in Nashville is pretty. Like, we go up there and visit my dad. He lives in Spring Hill. Not on speaking terms right now, but, we would go up there and we'd go to downtown Nashville. We'd go see a Preds game or something like that. But go to, the was it Opryland? I think Opryland Hotel. They had, like, this huge they're doing it again this year, ice sculpture where they just, like, open up. I mean, it's amazing. We went through it, and there's ice sculptures of enormous proportion. They have slides where you can go down, but it's pretty cool. So if you're going there, that'd be a fun experience, I think. They make you wear, like, these massive jackets and coats, and you gotta wear gloves and stuff like that because it is so cold in there. I think they bring in people from, like, ice sculptors from China to do it. Yeah, that's it. Yep, we did that last year. We didn't get to see a Predators game last year because they weren't in town when we visited, but we did go to Opryland and went to the ice sculpture. It was awesome. The kids really loved it, but it was pretty cold, like, really cold. Let me pop over on, YouTube. Nobody on YouTube. It's just this is one watching right now, but I think that's me. It's me. I'm watching. And they were actively, like, doing some of them. Like, they had, like, where you walk by and you can see them while they're working on some of them. Yeah, I forget what the theme is this year. My wife told me it's some other theme, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, our kids really like that. But, we're actually gonna take them on a Disney cruise, but I can't say because 'cause they're literally right outside the door, and it's a surprise, so they don't know. Not that they are listening anyway. I hear them in there, they're just, like, playing and being all wild before school starts. Can I just tell you how liberating this is to be able to drink my coffee without having to, like, go to the side for fear of TikTok smacking me down? Yes, I've never been on one, and we had one scheduled. We booked one in 2019. Kids were much littler back then, but we booked one 2019 and, like, a year in advance, so we were supposed to go, like, summer of 2020. Obviously, that that didn't happen, and it was gonna be a European one. We were gonna go, like, fly into Copenhagen, and we were gonna catch it up there, and then take it back down to and finish in England, which is where my sister-in-law was at the time. And, we were gonna take the whole family, in-laws, and then my sister-in-law and her family were gonna come. And then, of course, everything got shut down because of COVID, so didn't get to do that. But man, I think looking back, it might have not been the right time anyway. Kids were pretty young. I'm not sure they would have appreciated it. So, and then we went to Disney in March, Disney World in Florida, and they loved it. I loved it. I was skeptical, wasn't really sure how that was gonna go. It's pretty crowded. I'm not a big fan of crowds. I get, you know, the noises and stuff. It's just I get a little bit of, like, social anxiety. I don't like being cramped at all. Um, so yeah, it was but when I got there, I was just blown away and became an instant Disney dad, and now I'm looking forward to I know that's what I've been told. People have said the same thing. They were like, "Your kids are just gonna leave you." So you can use like, you can pay to have Wi-Fi on cruises, but it's really expensive and people say it's pretty spotty. So we're like, we're not doing that. We're just going to disconnect. You can take your phone, put it on airplane mode, and I guess somehow you can still message each other through like iMessage or something like that. And the kids do have iPads, but they're, and their magic bands work too. We have magic bands from when we went to Disney World. So we're gonna take those with us as well. I will have 0 guilt. I don't know about my wife. She still has that, like, she doesn't like to leave them, but she's getting better about it. So just that, that mothering sense is very strong, but she's getting better about it. They and, like, letting them around the neighborhood, like, they come home. We do Yeah, I've heard about that too. So, because a lot of people that I run rescue with and work with in the hospital, they've all been and they're just like, they're all giving me tips and tricks. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'll come home and tell my wife about it. And then she'll be like, oh, yeah, I've read that on Reddit or whatever. So she's always a step ahead. So this will be really fun, I think. It'll be interesting though when Christmas morning comes around and there aren't as many big presents under the tree. Your kids hate getting pulled from the kid camp. Oh, interesting. See, here's the thing though. One of them is 10. This will be the last year he can do that because I guess once you hit 11, you age out. So that's kind of the downside to that. Oh, a Halloween cruise. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Uh, All right, 10 more minutes and then I gotta go fix lunches. Well, one lunch and snacks. One's buying and one is packing. But might have to do a pre-call today with that, the Jamie who has the chronic chronic illness. So I'm gotta see. We gotta try and do a call before we're doing an interview with her on Friday. So I gotta try and do a call either today or tomorrow, just like you and I did. Just kind of talk about things for Halloween. Yeah, we might have to try that. That might be the next step. Although people have said that like once you go on a cruise, like that's all they wanna do after that. They don't wanna go back to the park, or they would rather do a cruise first. So, I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be an adventure for sure. I'm excited to go. Yeah, that's I mean, that's how we are. Like, my wife and I, we when the kids are like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And we're like, "We don't want anything." Like, if mom and dad want something, we get it. All we want for Christmas is for y'all to have a good time, and you don't need to get us anything. If you wanna make a homemade card, that'd be fine. Sometimes one of the things we do is ornaments. Like, I'd take the kids shopping, um, and we go, like, Hallmark, and we get, like, an ornament every year. So that's about it. But yeah, we don't do anything for my birthday. We don't do anything like we go out to dinner and that's it. But we tell them like, look, we don't need presents. Just being with you guys is the most important thing. That's all that matters to us. And it really does. They talk about you don't have anything from Santa under the tree. I was like, that's because this is about you guys. This is about the kids and not the parents. We've had ours. And like I said, if there's something I want in the middle of the year, I'm not gonna wait till Christmas. I'll just get it. That's why I work. So, but yeah, oh man, what kind of characters they have for Halloween on a cruise? I'm trying to think. Do they just dress them all up? Because I'm trying to think. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's not a Disney thing, right? That's like some. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh man, that's right. It really is. Yes. Yeah. Now we'll get the only thing like, the kids will want to get something, at least something small. And sometimes the school does something where like they can go shopping and get little gifts or whatever. But we always tell them that you don't have to do that, but that's fine. A handmade card and a hug, that's the most important thing. We get excited just watching them. The passengers all dress up. Nightmare Before Christmas was big, but this is it's a million so it is part of that Disney environment. That's kinda cool. So we do have costumes that we will like pirate costumes for the whole family, or I guess there's a pirate night or something like that. So and it's funny, people ask me like, "Well, where are you leaving from?" I don't know, "Florida." "Where? What part?" "I don't know." Like, my wife books it, tells me where to go, I drive there. That's my role. I carry all the luggage, I pack it up, I drive, and then she handles all the rest. I just do what I'm told because I know it's gonna be fun. I don't really need all the details. I think so too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm so psyched. Let's see, pop over here. Nope, no new comments, just me and Amy just hanging out. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. In, like, movies, there's movies all the time, there's ice cream all the time, there's popcorn all the time, sodas all the time. Oh, we did book, at one of the stops, and I say we, I mean my wife. She booked a dolphin thing, where you get to swim with the dolphins, so that's gonna be pretty cool. We coulda just done a Skype call, but no, I appreciate you coming in and kind of being, a sounding board and helping kind of figure some of this off. There's a profanity filter. That's kinda cool. Not gonna do that. Unless they get really, really bad. Oh, yeah, no doubt. So then they have let's see, you can publish a poll. Ooh, let's try a poll. What question? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There we go. Disney Cruise or Disney theme park. I work with somebody or run rescue with somebody, and she says she has been to Disney in some format, cruise, park, multiple parks, more than 100 times. Imagine how expensive that is to do that. She's been to Disney Paris too. That's very expensive. All right. Let's see. Did it work? Now I don't know how to get out of here. What do I do now? I don't know what to do. I created the poll dashboard. I should go back to the dashboard. Oh, I do go back to the dashboard. Did it publish a poll? Yeah, let's explore all the features. Oh, I see your screen picture. Oh, y'all are so cute. I saw it was 2 people, but then when I move the mouse over top of it, I see both of y'all. Oh, y'all are so adorable. Good looking couple. So no poll? You didn't see a poll? Publish a poll. I did publish a poll. Let's see. I saved it, and I don't see it now. Oh, well. You don't see a poll? That's weird. Okay, let me try it again. Create here's a poll. Q&A. Featured link. You can do featured links. Oh, that's kinda cool. You can set up featured links and then I guess pop them up in there. You can manage on a second device, share the live video with moderators. It'll open in Live Producer for easy access, whatever that means. All right, here we go. Question. Here we go. All right. Save. Okay, now what? So it saves it and then it just disappears. Like I don't know where it goes after that. Chatbot polls, interactivity. Here we go. Polls. No, it just pulls up where it created again. Create poll. Let's see. Uh, oh, here we go. Let's see. I don't understand what's going on here. I don't know what I'm doing. And then it disappears. Oh, well. Something else to figure out. No, I don't know. I don't think you do GIFs on Facebook Live. I don't see any option for that. I don't. We just talked about this. I don't need GIFs. You being here is more important. Yeah, that's weird. Because like what let me see. Moderation, settings, default followers. Oh, you can block comments with links, so you can stop people from sharing dumb websites and stuff like that. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know where I'll have to look into it because like it has interactivity over here where it has polls, and I've created 3 of them, and I can't find any of them. None of them are there, so I don't know where they went to. I'm sure it's user error. Like I just don't know what's happening. Yeah, so like I do okay with the TikTok lives. They've definitely cut back a little bit. Oh, don't yeah, oh yes, I didn't turn it on, so you'll be able to share a link. Yeah, I haven't enabled it, so you're any link you share will be able to come through. Um, but it depends. Like last week I did pretty good. I mean, I say pretty good. I don't know, like 25, $30 for the week, which is not great, but hey, 1 week that pays for Riverside. Riverside's $35 a month. So, all the new equipment I got here is like $1,000, and I went ahead and finance. They had interest-free financing. There you go. Yeah. Now if I turn it on, it'll block it. So, but I did not turn it on. Not there yet. Gotta have more people. Um, ultimately, the idea is to get advertisers on the podcast. That's what I'm trying to do. I've added to the last episode, I added a little, commercial, saying, "Hey, we're looking for, sponsors, early sponsors, blah, 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 if you're interested." It's gonna take time. I mean, like, there are people that have podcasts for years and years and don't get the kind of following. You need, like, 3,000 downloads a month, and I'm not even anywhere close to that. So, it's just gotta keep going. We're only 8 episodes in, just gotta keep going, and then eventually we'll get there. So, it does help out offset the cost. Now, you have to understand half of that goes to taxes. So, if you make 25, you only get to keep 12 and a half because 12.50 is gonna go straight to taxes. So that's the side of that. My wife's a CPA and an IRS agent, so she's the one that's like, "Nope, half of that," and I'm already so far in the hole from all the equipment I've bought. So, it's a labor of love. I just do it, and if I can offset some of those costs, it does help. It really does. That's why I do the lives. So, all right, Amy, I gotta get off of here. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I'm having fun. I love it. I love talking to people, meeting people. I learn something new like every time I do a live. So I gotta go get the kids ready for school. 2 hour delay. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a good day. And I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. I don't think I'll do anything else today. So, but you have a good day. Enjoy your day off. And we'll see you next time. I'll be live tomorrow morning, no doubt. All right. Talk to you later. Oh, vascular guy was over here. Very cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by. He was on YouTube. Just chimed in. All right, I gotta get off here. I love you guys very much. I appreciate